Sussan Ley, the opposition leader, is working right through summer, apart from the Christmas New Year break, and today laid out her summer theme. Here she is.
This Prime Minister has, in fact, delivered these three things that he should hang his head in shame with. One of them, higher inflation, higher power prices, higher cost of living. So when the Prime Minister gets back from his leave, he needs to focus his attention urgently on these struggling Australians.
And Michael, as you know, summers used to be when politicians could finally ease up after a hectic year of, fight. But Sussan Ley is not going to die wondering if she can keep her leadership, whether she can stop Andrew Hastie or Angus Taylor replacing her, possibly in a challenge in a couple of months. Do you think she can do it?
I'm surprised, like you, Andrew, that she seems to have been doing remarkably well this last few weeks. I think since they changed their policy on net zero, I didn't realise her engineering background that you mentioned before, and I think that is leading into her more confidence with the effect on electricity prices of our renewable-only policy. I think the Minister for Windmills is something she's going to focus on, Chris Bowen, during the summer. And Albo better get back to work. We all wish him well, and second marriages are very common in Australia. Good on him, but he'll need to be back there defending his tribe if Sussan Ley's not going to start cutting through on electricity prices in particular, and the ridiculous renewables-only policy that the Minister for Windmills insists on.
Oh, I like the Minister for Windmills, although I think I'm very protective of Don Quixote, the book. I think it's one of the greatest ever written. So I don't like it being treated in mockery like this. But Lisa, what do you think? Are the public ready for a debate about all this in early January, or can Sussan Ley? Well, I don't know if she's got much option, but to fight as hard as she can for the next couple of months, can she carry it off?
Well, firstly, my first observation is she's become much tighter on her messaging. They've really done some work, I think, in the background to simplify down and look at what is going to cut through. And if she sticks to that, and she has this clear runway now with Albanese off on his honeymoon, and yes, congratulations to the PM, but she has to use this runway now when she's got clear air to actually push that and argue those points, because this is, we know, unless there's a cyclone or a fire, the news cycle now is pretty quiet. You haven't got Parliament there to sort of take over the news cycle, so she has an opportunity. She floundered in the beginning because she didn't have that clear messaging. She couldn't come out and say this is what our policy is. She has one now. She has good messaging. She has to run for it. And as far as Albanese goes, look, at least the reports are he was in an economy seat, so no doubt he's learnt from the Ellen Joyce failures of those private upgrades that he got on those private flights a long time ago.
I thought it was pretty interesting in economy. Yes, man of the people, and that's the only political note here, that he can't be seen in business. But good on him, and I wish him all the best. But I have to say, Michael, and Lisa, the clear air that she needs is not from Labor. She needs it from the people trying to undermine her within her own party, and getting the Victorian disease of dragging the Liberals down in order to boost their own chances. Oh my God, if they just give her a break, who knows what might happen. Michael Danby, Lisa Goddard, thank you very much to you both.